Hey, what is going on guys? This is Tharshey and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're back with another Total War Rome 2 battle, so if you guys do enjoy the video then please do drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel and don't forget to turn on those post notifications. Also for those of you who do want to support me further, you can do so by becoming a channel member. That being said, let's get straight into it. So for today's battle we are going to be sieging the city of Roma. We have 2 attackers and 1 defender. The attackers, as you can see, are Sparta, which I'm commanding. We also have Kush over on this flank, commanded by Nosima. And for the defenders, we have Captain Timmy, who is commanding the Egyptians. So yeah, the rules for this battle are pretty simple. For one, the attackers were not allowed to attack from this side at all. We were only allowed to attack through this area and this area over here, just to make it a bit fairer and a bit easier on the defender. In terms of unit limits, the only thing we had was maximum of 4 pikes per player. And while we had 8 archers for the defenders, we only allowed 6 skirmishers for each attacker, just to try balance it out. So we can still have 12 skirmishers between the 2 attacking teams, but we did try to balance out a little bit by making it 6 skirmishers per an attacker and 8 for the defender. For artillery, we were allowed 1 artillery in total for the attackers. You can see my ally Nosima, Kush, he does have a giant ballista. For the defenders, they were allowed 1 artillery in their army, plus they were allowed as many wall artillery as they could bring if they wanted. So yeah, you can see that Captain Timmy currently has the Greek Bastion ballistas firing over at my troops. And yeah, we had to actually run a whole bunch of my heroes of Sparta, my Paraguay Peltists, everyone back just to get them out of firing range, because these ballistas are really accurate and they were killing a lot of my men. Are they going to get a hit there? Okay, no, they... Yep, they still killed a couple people, even though they were running away. But yeah, so that artillery is causing a lot of problems. I do have a lot of siege equipment. As you can see, I got a bunch of tortoises. We have battering ram as well. And all of that is being pushed up by the much cheaper Paraguay spears. We have our more elite units in the back. In terms of money, I think the money was set to ultra, so 30k per side. And yeah, we're just having to try to do our best. So I did move them back here, and then I realized it's still too close. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, now they're all running all the way to the back because we are being shot relentlessly by these ballistas. Lesson for future, maybe don't allow wall artillery, or if you do allow them, count them towards the artillery total that is allowed. Because these men, these poor Paraguay spears trying to make it up to the front line, just were not having a good day. This unit here is already down to 97 out of 120. And yeah, the Scorpion Tower is just slaughtering these Spartans as they try to push up to the walls. Over on this side, so my partner Kush, he only brought 4 units of siege equipment, and that is the 4 heavy siege towers. He's also trying to use the giant ballista here, trying to shoot at the Scorpion Tower or at this artillery to do some damage, but not having much luck. Yeah, as you can see, there you go. I don't think he's gonna hit. Or is he? No. Yeah, so he was just having a lot of problems actually trying to get his artillery to do something useful while he was being shot back at by the Egyptians. Over on this side, this bridge is just death. So these tortoises are taking a couple hits, and as you can see, they're taking a bunch of damage, including some fire damage, but the units behind them are not safe either, especially not from their tower. The artillery is hitting the tortoises at the moment, which is good, but yeah, as you can see, men are still falling to the tower. These towers are doing a lot of damage. This unit up here pushing the battering ram, they're at 57 men already. They lost more than half their units. I don't even know if they're going to get to the walls alive or not. But yeah, we have all these tortoises pushing up there. We also have 3 tortoises pushing up this side, try and create some breaches in the walls on this left flank over here. Yeah, most of my men are all the way in the back here. We have my citizen cavalry, we have all the Spartan pikes, we have the heroes of Sparta, as well as all these royal Spartans sitting up back. Up front, we do have some of our Paraguay Peltists, as well as the Cretan archers. And yeah, we are going to move them forward because we want them close to the front line, but we are going to place them behind these towers, because the towers will kind of act as a defense against these artillery pieces. Over on this side, my partner, yep, he was still trying to use the arty, but as you can see, he's already lost 1 ballista. And we're going to speed up here while we actually try and get forward and get to the walls. As you can see, yep, there we go. This unit of Paraguay Spears down to 16 men. The entire unit basically died while trying to push up. And they are going to break. They are wavering at the moment, but they're going to break pretty soon after they take a few more casualties. Over here, this tortoise is taking heavy damage. We're trying to get it up to the walls as quickly as possible. Black smoke is coming out of it, which is not good to see. These two in the back are a little bit healthier. These guys are still pushing up. Yeah, so we're just waiting while we try and get over to the walls. This entire area is basically a kill zone. Like, if you have some archers on the walls, maybe like 3 units of archers, 3 units of archers, including these like 4 towers plus the artillery that he had, I don't think any infantry is actually going to be able to get to the walls without dying. There we go. We have some Paraguay Spears here, breaking through the wall finally. The unit is 25 men, but thankfully there's enough of them left to get this wall taken down. There we go. And that's the first breach, I think, in the settlement. This unit here, Paraguay Spears of 46, is routing. Now we are sending this unit of 22 men over to this battering ram to see if we can get it up to that gate and try and actually get that gate down. This other unit is pushing up the tortoise, trying to get another breach in the walls over there. These guys are still moving up, and Kush is still taking their time and trying to do something with their artillery, but again, not having much luck with that. I'm going to speed up once again, go to ×2 speed, just watching as everyone moves up. So far, mostly my faction, the Spartans, we are pushing up. Another wall is going down over there. And if we actually look over here, yeah, so the unit that I pushed up, they're at 13 men, and they're trying to get the battering ram up. And now I try to get this unit onto this tortoise, but after they get on there, the tortoise like glitches out, and I just can't use it for some reason. But yeah, this unit's pushing up as well. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, they've got on there, and now they're trying to re-push that up. Over on this side, yeah, there we go. Kush is finally making their attack. Well, they're starting their attack anyway. They've got their armored hotel warriors in these siege towers, and they're trying to push them up. They're also supporting it with a couple units of normal hotel warriors, and they're going to try and land over here. Yeah, as you can see there, they're going to land on this wall, try and get down and do some damage. I'm going to speed up a bit because the siege part of this, getting up to the walls, took a lot longer than expected. Yeah, there we go. This Paraguay spearmen, they got onto this tortoise, they got shot and died, and the tortoise glitched out and couldn't be used. The other unit that was trying to push the battering ram up died, so 2 units have perished trying to get that up. And this unit are managing to get the tortoise up to the walls, and they're going to actually be able to hopefully take that wall down. Over on this side, the Paraguay Spears are doing a lot better, probably because there's fewer towers, they're not getting murdered as they push up. And yeah, they're going to get the tortoises here, starting to break down these walls. Getting some good damage off here, and this should be a pretty large chunk of wall, yep, at this corner that has gone down. As you can see, there you go, you can see some of Egypt's units now. He's got some Hellenic Royal Guard. These pikes, yeah, they're a pike unit. Very heavy pike infantry, and they're waiting there to try and stop us. He does have some spikes here, but yeah, I guess he was scared of cavalry trying to charge around, which is fair enough. Over here, I am again moving up these Paraguay Spears, trying to get them to that battering ram to do some damage. This unit was able to take down this wall, so we have gotten a couple breaches. Unfortunately, it's costed us a lot of men. If we go back to normal speed, you can see, just look at this. Just a trail of bodies on this bridge, on this land bridge, as they try to get over here. And even more outside the walls, so good 8 units or so of spearmen died before even getting inside the settlements. Over on this side, we have Kush pushing up onto the wall, so he has his armored hotel warriors, and so Captain Timmy has a defense set up with some Galatian Royal Guard, and they're supported by mercenary Cretan archers. So yeah, this looks pretty solid. And remember, there's no way to get off these walls except for by the gatehouse, which Kush did realize, and yeah, there you go. Kush realizes at this point, and he's like, nope, he's not attacking, and he decides to full go over to my side, because he sent a couple units. They came down here, but remember, they were getting shot up by the mercenary Cretan archers while still on the walls, as you can see by the bodies, and he is sending those units down that he can. But he's having a lot of issues. The units are running back and forth, because some of the units were on the wall, some of the unit was down, And yeah, he was just having a lot of issues trying to do that. He has, however, captured the tower, and this is going to do a lot of damage because by him holding this tower, these towers are now going to start shooting at the Royal Guard. So as you can see, yeah, this Royal Guard's already lost 14 men. That lost a man. These guys are losing a couple men as well, so he's actually doing some pretty good damage by just having this one unit that is left over just to capture this tower. I think, yeah, he's actually sending back some of his armored hotel warriors. He's trying to send some of them through the gatehouse. Now that he has the gatehouse captured, he is trying to do something, trying to hold it, I think, because he realizes the towers are doing a lot of damage. Yeah, this unit of Royal Guard, they're down to 70 men. They've lost so much to the towers. I swear that towers are not this good in Total War Attila, which is a game I'm far more familiar with. But yeah, it seems like in Rome 2, fighting over the towers is definitely worth it because they do a lot of damage. And as an attacker, because you can capture the towers, you could just get there with like a unit of infantry or a unit of archers or something, and you'll be able to hold pretty well. And the towers are going to pick out and kill any units that are in range that are not doing anything. I think all the tortoises, yeah, all the tortoises are at the walls. As you can see, we've knocked down a pretty good section over there as well as over here. And yeah, we've put all our archers into these towers and we're moving them forward using the towers just because we didn't want them getting shot at by these settlement towers while they were moving forward. So we put them in the siege towers and now we're finally moving forward the entire army. All the Spartans are pushing forward, the pikes, the royal Spartans, the heroes of Sparta, all pushing forward now. We do have the Royal Guard set up over here. We also have some Royal Guard over there, and yeah, so we have the unit of Hercules Spears in square here, and all we're trying to do is we're trying to capture this tower, because if we capture this tower, it can do a lot of damage to these pikes, as well as to this Royal Guard, but I think Tim sees that happening, yeah, and he sends in the Royal Guard. I'm not sure if these spears are going to be able to hold. I don't think they are. They're a much cheaper unit, and they've lost half the unit already, and that charge from the Royal Guard makes them lose like another 10-20 men pretty much instantly. So they're losing over there, but it's fine because the Spartan reinforcements are coming up. And Kush is basically full sending in. As you can see, he's running his Kushite Royal Guard in. He loses a lot. So this unit is down. He lost about 20 men trying to push through these caltrops as well as these stakes. But he ran them anyway because he was trying to get them through before the infantry could react and get them into the battle lines. I also noticed what he was doing, and I had my citizen cavalry sitting here, but then I moved them forward pretty soon and try and do the same thing. Especially since, you know, my ally has gotten most of these traps out the way by suiciding his men. But he did get 2 units through. One is also pretty healthy, even if the other is not. Over on this side, yeah, so... Captain Timmy realized the towers were just destroying him, and he sent in all the infantry. As you can see, he lost a lot of men to the towers that were just sitting over there, but he sent in the infantry now. He killed the Shotel warriors that were remaining and trying to hold the towers, and yeah, now he's capturing them back so he doesn't have to worry about Kush coming in from this side. And once this side is sorted out, he can obviously move his troops over to the other side and focus on the one point of attack that the attackers are pushing through. Norsimer pushed his elephants in, and I'm not sure if they... No, I don't think they died to the trap. Oh wait, I think they died to spike traps. He lost 3 elephants to spike traps, I believe, and he's sending the others in, but they're going up against Hellenic Royal Guard. These pikes are going to do so much of damage here. These elephants are not going to do well. Let's actually have a look at their kills. Yeah, so they've done nothing. They have no kills and they're breaking already. Yeah, these pikes just butchered these elephants, and that is a pretty big win for Egypt because these elephants could do a lot of damage if left unchecked. Where is... Okay, yeah, there you go. So we have... The Kushite Royal Guard are going straight for the capture point. It's kind of a low move to do, you know, especially since we outnumber the attackers, the defenders so much. But I think Tim does have something ready. We'll try keep an eye on that and see what he does over there. But right now we focus more on this side. So I'm a bit slow to get to the front line. I am rushing forward all my Royal Spartans, everything now. My archers are in the front line, and we are actually going to get them onto the walls because I thought with Kush pushing down here, we can get them on the walls and shoot at all these infantry. So Tim is moving up his Royal Guard to stop anyone coming off the towers over there, as well as coming through the door. I do have citizen cavalry in the back, and yeah, I'm going to recharge his archers. So his pelters are going to get charged by the citizen cav. Going to take some damage, hopefully. Never mind, his cav got 1 kill. Okay, but yeah, we have 4 units of cavalry coming in. Trying to get some rear charges in on these Royal Guard. Pretty solid charge over there. Nice. How many kills? No kills yet? Oh my god. Damn. The citizen cav are not the best, honestly. This unit here, yeah, they've only got 4 kills, 5 kills, and they've charged archers. I think they, oh wait, there we go. I think they are starting to lose a couple now. 18 men down, yeah, they are getting some kills. But yeah, we're using the cavalry, not to kill off these units, because the cav is definitely not going to do that, but we were trying to get them disorganized, because Kush was coming in pretty hard over here, and we're also trying to send up as much of our Spartans as we can. We're still trying to get this ram. The ram did not want to break the doors, because it kept opening, and so trying to get the ram to actually hit the door was hard. Over on this side, there is some Royal Guard as well waiting over there, but Tim seems to be pulling back more of his forces, trying to get them. Yeah, okay, this side is cleared completely, as you can see by all the bodies of the Shotel warriors that died, and yeah, he's moving all his troops over to this flank. His Royal Guard is being shot in the back. Oh, and they're being absolutely slaughtered. Yeah, there we go. The Royal Kushite archers, they're peppering this Royal Guard in the back. They are taking so much of damage. He's losing his pikes. 2 archers, which is not something you want to do as a defender, especially when you outnumber this much and you need a lot of kills on those pike units. The Royal Spartans, everyone is finally set up. I still haven't committed. And yeah, that was a miscommunication on my part. I should have either pushed forward quicker or told my partner to hold up a bit, because my partner is going all in. He's got lines of armored Shotel warriors, and he's pushing in on Egypt. My citizen cavalry has also mostly died. They didn't really get much kills, but they, again, I kind of sent them in just to disrupt the lines, which they did do, but I should have sent in infantry afterwards. The problem was I couldn't get them to the gatehouse because I was having trouble actually breaking it down. But we do have some Paraquay pelters on the wall. So they've, 1, trying to capture the towers, and 2, they're throwing spears straight down. I don't know. Yeah, actually, yeah. The spears they're throwing are doing amazing. They're coming straight down. It was the spears the Royal Guard tried to throw that just bounced off and fell back down. So yeah, these pelters are getting some solid kills. Weakening this unit of Royal Guard is much better than fighting them in person.
Any of them!
Okay, yeah, there we go. Kush is sending up some troops. Yeah, they're sending up some Shotel warriors, and he's also engaged in the front line over here. Lots of armored Shotel warriors pushing up against the unit of Royal Guard that are trying to hold. He also has his Royal Guard over there, trying to keep this flank secure, as he does have some troops trying to hold against my Spartan push. Oh, there we go. So we have, I think this is the first of my infantry forces actually engaging in combat. So we have some Royal Spartans. They're charging against these Galatian Royal Guard. And I'm trying to also get a unit around the flank here to try and flank around. And we also have a unit capping this tower, because this tower was just shooting at us the whole time. So we're trying to cap it and, you know, reduce the damage we take, while also getting it, helping us against killing the Egyptian troops. The armored Shotel warriors have engaged over here as well. Oh no, these are just normal Shotel warriors. Pushing against this Royal Guard. The Royal Guard is doing really good. Over 100 kills already on them. There we go, there we go. The unit. So Tim realizes that he's just being shot by these pelters. These pelters have got nearly 25 kills, which is pretty crazy. 16 on that one. And he's also got I've also got another 8 on there. So he sent up his unit onto the wall itself, which is bad for me, because now these Royal Guard are in melee with my pelters and are gonna absolutely slaughter them. He's also got a unit of pelters down here, and he's shooting onto the wall directly. Though I think it is a bit harder, because a lot of these will miss and hit the wall itself. Yeah, some of them are hitting the wall, but a lot are also getting hit. And there we go. We finally captured the gatehouse. Oh, we broke the doors. So we charge in a unit of Royal Spartans, and I immediately send them on the wall to get these Galatian Royal Guard hit in melee from behind by the Royal Spartans and protect my pelters. And yeah, we're charging in more Spartans, a lot more Royal Spartans pushing up. There's only the unit of pelters which are getting overrun now. He has some more archers, but he doesn't have the most infantry here. Oh yeah, he's got most of his infantry over here, and this is just a massive flop of a fight. I do think, one, Okay, I guess there's only like 2 units from Kush actually pushed up. And these guys all have gold armor. God damn. That's really nice. But yeah, 2 units of Kush. And yeah, Tim unfortunately has like 6, 7, 8 units of infantry grouped up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's got way too much infantry grouped up here. And Kush is taking advantage of that. He's got his archers over here. He's got, he's got a lot of archers over here. And he's just using them to shoot over his men and shoot into this massive blob of Royal Guard. Tim also has some archers here trying to shoot back. But he did group up too many units. He probably should have only sent like 2 or 3 units to defend this. And this extra units could have been sent around to hold this flank. Because right now, yeah, he's got 2 units of Royal Guard. And they're trying to hold against like 4 units of Shotel Warriors. A whole lot of Royal Spartans as well. He's got infantry, but now we're just going to charge around the side. Am I going to charge around the side? Yeah, there we go. We're going to charge with the Royal Spartans straight into these archers. Catch them out, catch them in melee, and kill them before they get too many kills. We also have a unit of Citizen Cavalry that survived. 42 men, 16 kills only, and now we can try and use them to run down these archers or get some kills. There's the general for Egypt. It is a elephant unit, but so somehow the general died. I'm not sure where. I don't see any bodies over here. But yeah, the general died. Tim himself during the match had no idea. He was like, "What's killing my general?" I wasn't doing anything. Norsi said that he didn't know, so yeah, I don't know. Tim's general did die, which obviously is going to affect the morale on his troops. But yeah, he's going to try to get some damage out of these war elephants. He's sending them in. Right now, they have 12 kills. So maybe, I think what happened was Norsimar sent his cavalry that he was running around with earlier. I think this is the cavalry, yeah. 34 men, 46 men, yeah. I think he sent his cavalry and he charged the general and got some kills like that. Yeah, there. Ooh, this is such a pit of. This is just a slaughterhouse. Like, Kush has just got all their archers set up, and Egypt has way too many troops over here. There's just like all these Royal Guard in the back. None of these guys are fighting. The only guys fighting are the ones on the front line. The rest of them are just being tired out and they're being shot to death as well. And now Kush is sending up their reinforcements that they sent through my side. And they've got more troops coming up. More armored Shotel warriors, disciples. They also got some disciples of Pyramid, which we know are absolutely insane. They have really high attack stats and they can cut through quite a lot. Ooh, Kush trying to get a charge with the Royal Guard as well. Into the side of these men. Unfortunately, yeah, they got stuck over here. They're not really going to be able to do the best. But the disciples of Pyramid are going to be charging in as well. The Shotel warriors died, but it's fine because they can't really charge these archers. And if they do, Kush does have more armored Shotel warriors they can send up. But yeah, no, I think the Galatian Royal Guard, they're turning to meet these disciples of the Epidemic as well as the armored Shotel warriors that are coming in from this right flank. We do have, so this, yeah, I'm playing the Sparta here, and so I killed this unit of Royal Guard. I don't think I lost too many Spartans. As you can see, there's not many Spartan shields over there, and we're pushing up. But yeah, I was taking it out a lot slower than my ally, who was just all in on just pure death and shock tactics, I guess. And yeah, we've wiped out everything here. All the Egyptian troops are dead over there. And now, yeah, now we're finally moving forward and actually trying to get our troops up and behind enemy lines. But this fight is still going on, and Egypt is just getting slaughtered, because now that there's no more Kush infantry in the way, the archers don't have to arc their shots anymore. They can just shoot point blank into the sides of the Royal Guard, because the Royal Guard, remember, they have turned to face this, I think, like 2 or 3 units of disciples of the Epidemic, as well as the armored Shotel warriors and the Kushite Royal Guard cav that is pushing in. Egypt is shooting back. They have 2 units of mercenary Cretan archers. They are trying to shoot back and do some damage, and they are getting some kills against these archers, but Kush has all their archers here just shooting into the side and doing a lot of damage. He also got his pikes up, but yeah, no, they aren't in pike formation. So his pikemen are fighting in normal melee, unfortunately, which sucks to see for Kush, but I don't think he really cares at this point, because he's just got, yeah, he's just slaughtering his Royal Guard. And this is probably going to be a lesson to the Egyptian player. Well, number 1, don't blob up all your troops like this. And number 2, well, don't blob up all your troops like this. Because he is half these men here literally just died to range. Ooh, okay, he's changed his archers to shoot at the disciples, which makes sense because these disciples of Epidemic have no armor or anything, but they have a lot of damage. They have really high attack. As you can see, 63 melee attack with a 60 charge bonus, so yeah, they can do a lot of damage once they're in melee. Over here, there we go, there are some Galatian Royal Guard once again trying to hold back the horde. Look at this absolute horde of Spartans. But they're not really going to be able to do too much because, yeah, they're already breaking and the Spartans are flanking around as well. And they're going to come around this side to try and get the remaining troops from Egypt. But yeah, I think this is all Egypt has left. And as I say that, the match ends. So I'm going to end the replay here and have a look at the stats. So myself, the Spartan player, as you can see, I did not do that much. I lost a lot of troops to range and to towers, but I did not get the most kills, only 450 kills. If we have a look, most of those kills were from, I think, just the Royal Spartans. My Paraquay Paltus actually got some decent kills as well. One unit of Citizen Cab did okay, but yeah, we didn't do the most. Most of the damage did come from my ally Kush. As you can see, yeah, he's Royal Kushite archers. I think these were the units that were shooting into that big blob of Egyptian troops. They did pretty well. He's armored Chotel warriors. He's disciples of Epidemic, and he's Chotel warriors. Yeah, he got some decent kills on everything. As for the defender, for Captain Timmy, African war elephants unfortunately just died. They did not do much. His archers, his mercenary Cretan archers, they did okay. This unit died really early. His pelters did okay. He only had 5 units of skirmishers, by the way, even though he was allowed 8. I guess he decided to just bring more infantry. And yeah, his Royal Guard all did pretty decent. His pikes just died pretty much, and his cultists did not do anything. They were just absolutely murdered. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.
一起